I'm going to ask you, this is pretty cool for you guys to be here. I mean, you're the first Kansas team to do this in a while, get to a bowl game. Now that you're here, how does it feel?
It feels beautiful. I mean, to be able to spend this time with my teammates during the off season, which is technically supposed to be the off season, I mean, it means a lot to us because it means that the work that we've been putting in this whole entire off season and during the season is finally paying off.
Do you feel like the energy, everyone keeps writing about Kansas's energy. They're going to come out, they're going to be ready to play because of that reason that you guys haven't been here, in a really long time. Do you feel like that correlates? Do you think that your energy is high because of what it means?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like right now we're trying to go into this game the way we did going into this season. I mean, we had a lot of people banged up mid-season, so the fact that we were able to get a lot more people healthier, a lot more people getting reps and everything, be able to go back into practice and go into this game like it was game one, I mean, it means that we're going to be able to go out there and play with our energy.
How do you feel right now? I mean, there's a lot of talk about you too. I mean, how do you feel going into this game? You personally, what's it like for you going out?
Yeah, it feels good. Honestly, it really does feel great. I feel, like I said, like I'm back in myself week 0 before Tennessee Tech. So just want to be able to go out there, make some plays, be able to play my game, and, stay where my feet are.
What's it like going to be taking on this Arkansas team? There's been a lot of talk about them. I'm sure you guys have heard. I'm sure you guys are prepared for it. They're a different team.
Yeah.
They have KJ Jefferson. They have Rocket Sanders. But they have a lot of guys who went to the portal, the draft. What's it been like preparing for this Razorback squad?
Yeah, I mean, our main emphasis as a Kansas football team is to focus on what we can do. I mean, of course we're going to go over film and look at what they do schematically, but as long as we're able to execute our play-by-play, we're going to be able to go out there and be able to play our brand of football.
What do you think of KJ Jefferson?
Oh, he's a guy who's able to make a lot of plays. Definitely. I mean, I've heard a lot about him these past few years. So, shouts out to him, and he's definitely a great quarterback.
Are you excited to kind of see him out there?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, I've seen you I've seen you throughout the season, man.
Yeah, I mean, to be able to have that type of quarterback battle. I mean, the first quarterback battle that I had this year that I was really looking forward to was JT Daniels at West Virginia. So, this is definitely another one of those quarterback battles that I'm looking forward to.
Does it rank pretty high?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
I love that, man. I mean, how's it like being in Memphis right now? You enjoying your time here, time with the team?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we got some snow earlier today. But like I said, being able to enjoy this time with my teammates, it just means a lot to us because it means that our off-season work is finally paying off. What
are you preparing for most in this matchup? Is there one thing that you're like, I'm keying in on this because Arkansas does this really well? Yeah, I mean, we don't know what they're gonna come out with in the secondary yet. So to be able to go what they've been doing schematically this season, we don't know if they're going to come out in that going into this game or not. So just really trying to focus on our keys, focus on what we have to do, and focus on those little things. And they pressure the quarterback really well.
Oh, definitely.
Scare you a little bit?
Not necessarily. I mean, for me, I feel like we do a pretty good job up front of knowing where pressure is coming from, being able to slide the protection that way. And if there is a free hitter, I feel like I have the ability to be able to be elusive and be able to try to make somebody miss.
You guys have a really, really cool opportunity here to be the first Kansas team that has been to a bowl game in quite some time. Does that give you guys extra motivation to go out and win this one? How does it feel to have that kind of on your shoulders?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great, and from the programs before us, the amount of effort that they put in to keep pouring into this program and, finally keep chipping away and, planting that seed for us. And, it means a lot to us. And, we just worked so hard to get to this point and, it just feels very rewarding. And hopefully we can come out with a W and we just have to execute.
What's the energy like at practices and what has it been like so far leading up to it?
Practices have been great. And, because this time last year we were at home. So, being around the guys for another month, it feels great, and just the energy is just really up there, and I think we're all ready to play this game.
What's it like taking or preparing for an Arkansas team that you kind of don't really know what you're going to get because you have so many guys going to the transfer portal and declaring for the NFL draft? How has that affected y'all's preparation?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely kind of just throws up a question mark a little bit, but for us, it's really about how well we execute, and, that's kind of been our motto all season. We don't really focus on too much on what the other team does because at the end of the day, we still have to execute. So that's really what we've been focusing on, and, our game plan is not going to change or waver.
KJ Jefferson, Rocket Sanders have been two big names for the Razorbacks all season long. What have you seen from those two guys? What do you think of those two guys as players?
Yeah, and definitely, I've heard of Rocket Sanders just because as a running back, and we're in the same class, and so, I was definitely paying attention last year, and I mean, both those guys are massive people, and so, they run downhill, and it's a great challenge for our defense, and I'm excited to see what they can do, and, it's going to be a great battle.
For you guys, what is the mentality going into this matchup against an SEC team?
Yeah, and I mean, I think the one word I would use to probably describe how we're feeling is just to attack, and leave it all out there. It's our last game, and it's the last game for a lot of the guys that are seniors, and just attack from the get-go, and don't hold back, and that's what I think our motto is.
Man, this is a pretty cool opportunity for you guys to come play in a bowl game and being the first Kansas team to do that in a long time. What's it feel like for you to be able to play in this game?
It's definitely exciting for me and my brothers to go out here and just have the opportunity to go play another game. I mean, and then for the city of Lawrence, we worked so hard for those people and back there, so it was definitely exciting to see them cheer and to see everyone in this program cheer.
Do you feel like the energy has been up at practice because you know what a win would mean to your hometown, to the community, there and everything?
I mean, the energy of practice has been really the same. We're just trying to make sure we're focused and make sure we go out there and do our best so we can win, and then it'll go from there.
How are you feeling personally? I mean, Coach said you're ready to go. You're ready to rock and roll in this one.
I'm always excited. I'm always kind of level-headed and ready to go. Just making sure that we're going to be in the right position to go out there and have fun and play our best game.
What's it like being in the city of Memphis? Have you been here before? Do you like it?
This is my first time here. We haven't really did much, but it seems like a great place to be.
What's it been like preparing for this Arkansas team that has so many players? You kind of don't know what you're going to get because you have so many young guys stepping up who haven't played before or much during the regular season, and then you have so many guys go to the transfer portal, the draft. How has that affected your preparation?
I mean, we prepared for what we saw on film, so we just got to make sure we're going to be in position and we're executing at a high level and communicating, and that's going to take care of itself. It doesn't matter what number or who's out there. We just got to make sure we're doing our part to be in the best position.
Does it mean anything, when it's up against an SEC team? It's like SEC. Does that mean anything to you guys? Does it give you a little extra motivation?
I wouldn't say so. I would feel like we kind of been focused on ourselves and trying to make sure we're doing our best part. It doesn't matter what conference you're in or who you play for. We're just trying to make sure we're doing everything we can to go out there and play our best game against anybody.
Is there anyone on Arkansas's team that stood out to you in preparation? Anybody that you're like, wow, this can be a huge competitor?
I would just say the offense. The offense is going to give you various looks. They're going to give you various things. They're going to challenge you physically. They're going to challenge you with speed. So you just got to make sure you're doing everything your part to be in the right place at the right time.
The team right now, especially since this is just such a unique opportunity.
Just a blessing to be here, man. We've been having fun lately. It's been fun up here because we ain't been to a bowl game for a little while, so it's been fun. And we having fun with it. But same time we locked in for the game too, because it's like a serious game, an important, make a statement to everybody who counted us out. So it's like another statement game to us.
Do you feel like there's a lot of people talking about, your guys' energy is going to be all the way up here, whereas Arkansas may not be able to match that? Do you feel like there's some truth behind that? Why or not?
I don't. To be honest, I really don't know what people been saying, but just this game we gonna be hyped at the same time because it's a bowl game. It's been a long time since KU been to a bowl game, so we're gonna be excited. Like our energy level gonna be very high.
Very, very high, I'm sure. Talk about Arkansas a little bit. How are you guys preparing for this Razorbacks team, especially with all the changes going on, guys going to the transfer portal, the NFL draft, things like that?
Don't take them for granted. It's still like another team, like the SEC team. So don't take them for granted. Like they play style might be different, but we're gonna they still a good team, but we're not gonna take them for granted at all.
What do you think about KJ Jefferson, Rocket Sanders, that duo there on offense?
Same duo. They good players, but they good players, but I'm gonna be ready. My defense, all of us gonna be ready. So yeah. You said what?
Is Arkansas's play style similar to anything you've seen at the
Yeah. Same thing we haven't seen. So yeah.
Does it compare to a team that you played this year? In your opinion?
I say I don't remember. It's been a while. So, but the quarterback play style we seen a lot this year, like running quarterback. So yeah.